beautiful Librans, welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your twin flame reading for mid-August right through to mid-September 2023. I've already cleansed your space and I've meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for all your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I am truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder though, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful, scammers are about pretending to be me and lots of other tarot readers. I do not do personal readings. I do not take your money, e-gifts, donations. I'm not on Facebook, WhatsApp, PayPal, Telegram, or Patreon. I will never ask you for your credit card details. I'll never ask for personal details. And I'll also never give you a cell phone number to call. So if anyone masquerading as me asks for anything at all, please report them or ignore them. It is a scam, okay? Let's move straight on with your reading. I'm going to cleanse your space hourly, so please be mindful there's going to be 3 loud sounds. Let us begin. Okay, my beautiful Librans, this is your twin flame reading for those twins who are currently in separation. I'm going to get all of your cards first before I connect to an outcome, but please make sure you know what a twin flame connection is. I just want you to be aware that if anyone is emotionally, physically, or mentally abusive, that is not a twin flame connection. That is a false flame connection, and it can waste your wonderful time and rob you of the love that you truly deserve from someone else. So I just want you to be aware of that. A twin flame connection is magnetic. It is an intense bond between you and another person. There's a familiarity about that connection, like you've known each other before. There's an extreme longingness that goes with that connection. It's a very potent and powerful feeling of knowingness. It can also feel very overwhelming to have met your twin flame as well. The twin flame journey is really about accepting your spiritual awakening. It tends to be a catalytic relationship where two people who are the same soul, the same frequency in two different bodies, they meet. And it's like magnets. It is, sorry, they're just showing me an image in the water right now, which is, distracting me. They're showing me an image of a hot air balloon right now. Okay, so I mean, hot air balloons tend to be about ascension, about elevation, seeing the bigger picture. They can also indicate that there are clearer skies ahead when it comes to your twin flame connection. But it can also be something that is personal to you and your twin flame connection. Perhaps you talked about going on a hot air balloon ride together, or you did go on one, or perhaps you witnessed one as you were looking up in the air. So please take it as it resonates. I mean, it could even mean nothing to you right now, and suddenly in the next couple of weeks, your twin sends you like a meme that has hot air balloons on it, or so. Please take it as it resonates. I'm not really sure how it does resonate with your reading. I'm scrying at the same time as doing your reading, so I see images in the water, and I'll just give you what I can see at that time, okay? So, okay. I mean, they obviously wanted to give you this card. It's a sign that, what does it say here? Assessing. Okay, so this is about really focusing on the journey, and this is your outcome energy. I want you to be aware the first pile is your pile, the second pile is your person's pile, how they feel about you, and the third pile is the unified energy, how things are going to work out in the next 6 weeks. So this, I mean, the hot air balloon right there, they obviously want me to give it to you as a sign or a symbol. You may even see it like on a billboard or like on a documentary. It could be a sign or a symbol that your twin is about to reach out. But we're going to go deeper and get all your cards first before I can connect to that energy to see exactly what's happening with your twin flame connection. Okay, twin flames, they are catalytic relationship, as I was saying earlier. They bring change. So you tend to meet your twin when you've gone through a very difficult experience in your life. It amplifies feelings of trust issues, jealousy sometimes, a feeling of not being enough, or feeling insecure in your emotions. And this is for both parties. As I said, it can be very, very overwhelming. There tends to be a runner and a chaser, and a separation period that is often difficult to navigate. Now, the chaser tends to be more spiritually evolved than their counterpart. Not always, but the majority of time. And Think of magnets. Two magnets identical in frequency and polarity. They attract each other, but they also repel each other. They are drawn to each other, but at the same time, there is a space in between. Both parties, they need to remain apart for a certain period of time to spiritually evolve, change their frequencies, because twin flames tend to have come to this lifetime with a mission or a calling, and they need to focus on that calling. And the main energy is you're meant to focus on yourself, okay? When the chaser stops initiating contact or thinking about their twin, imagine this is the chaser, because if they keep chasing, the runner is going to keep running. The energy still is exactly the same in the magnets, so they're always going to remain at the same distance apart. But as soon as the chaser is called to focus on themselves, their own true life's calling, focusing on their own personal development, that's when you change the frequencies over here, and this magnet over here starts to come towards you, and it encourages your twin to energetically shift their awareness as well. Now, twin flames, they mirror each other, so when your twin, the runner, looks at you, they see a mirror of themselves and all the things within themselves that have been triggered, that need healing or focusing on, and they tend to feel reluctant to look at that spiritual realization, and they avoid it. They push back, they push their twin or keep them at arm's length because they are avoiding parts of themselves that they do not want to process at this time out of fear. Because once they open that box of trauma or secrets or insecurities and fear, then there's no closing it. So this person tends to avoid it. Just makes life easier, so they walk away. Doesn't mean they don't stop thinking about their twin, because the twin flame love is like no other. So there is often a psychic bond between you and your person, and they always are drawn back because they know that they are meant to be with you, but somehow they have to get over the barrier to surrender to the connection. Okay, now I want you also to be aware that the twin flame relationship, it is a very difficult one to navigate. The separation period can be very painful. You already know that, so I'm sending you a huge hug out there. But also, it's important to recognize that it is a transformative relationship. It means you are spun off into an awakening to change your frequency, transition to higher frequencies to meet your higher self, become more aware. So you may have noticed that you actually become more spiritually aligned with yourself. You feel called to do things that perhaps you've never done before, and experience a wonderful, more adventurous lifestyle. Because the universe, it's like it spins you off to know yourself more. Okay, to become more aware of yourself. They're actually showing me a book in the water, The Power of Now. Okay, some of you may have even been called to read that book to become more aware of stillness in the moment and become more aware of your state of consciousness. I get a sense here that someone's reading it or has been called to read it. It's definitely worth it. I would say it's by Eckhart Tolle. I'm not here to advertise anything, but they're showing me the image of the book in the water right now. So I definitely see that there is a reason for you to read that. Okay. Now, they're giving me something else for you as well. So I'm just going to get your final cards. They're giving me something else for you as well, which is we are, as souls, and we have a twin. Not everybody meets their twin in each lifetime, but when you meet your twin, you are innately aware that there is a very deep bond and that they are like you. Okay, there's a lot of synchronicities, similar journeys, lots of mirroring going on, and it's important to realize that you are your twin and they are you. So when you are, remember the magnets, you are encouraged, shall we say, to be spun off to your own personal development, your own awakening. You're actually connected to your twin, and you are connected to their frequency. So as you evolve, they also evolve as well. Okay, so you're connected to that person. There's like a a psychic bond between you both. So when you're focusing on yourself and you're leveling up in your world, okay, what they're giving me is precisely, I just want to give you what they're giving me precisely. One moment, please. Think of it as you are trying to attract you. By falling in love with you, that cup of love is always for you first. By putting love, care, devotion, trust in that cup of love for you first, you're becoming the you that you want to be attracted to. And remember, your twin is also you. So when you start to live the life that you desire, you fall in love with yourself, fall in love with your life, that is when your twin is encouraged to do the same, and then you're drawn back to each other. Now, I've not had that before come through in a reading. That's quite profound there. So I definitely understand what they're trying to give me. When you focus on your own path and you fall in love with your life, that is when you change your frequency and your person is drawn back into your own energetic sphere, shall we say. Very difficult process. I totally understand. Not everybody takes the twin flame journey in this lifetime. Sometimes people seek to cut the cord, okay, and walk away from it. So we all have free will. I'm here to try and decode the energy at this present moment and not take sides in order to give you an outcome energy, okay? So I just want you to be aware of that. Your first card here is action. Now you are, my beautiful Librans, you're feeling that you need to do something, okay? But actually, it's an awareness of you needing to do something for yourself. That is such an important realization to have, because I definitely see that you've been waiting for this person, giving this person opportunities to come to you in a better energy, but you have been in limbo. And, you know, we've got the waiting card here of the Hangman, but ultimately you want something to change. I feel it's number 15 here. So some of you, that's the Devil card energy. Devil card energy is about feeling stuck or temptation. And you feel deep down compelled to reach out to this person, tell them how you feel. You know, you want to, like, let them know what's going on with you. Some of you may have even felt really tempted to let them know that something new has occurred in your life, or maybe you've even been tempted to reach out to this person saying, you know what, I'm walking away forever. Because I get a sense here that nothing's been happening. There's been no developments, and you're feeling completely at a loss as to what to do next. But it's really important to recognize that as soon as you withdraw and focus your energy on yourself, that is a withdrawal, because they can feel you shifting the energy onto yourself. When you do that, you actually encourage this person to come towards you and change the way that they approach you, okay? So it's very important that this action is directed towards yourself, because that's what will keep you stuck if your action is always directed towards them. I always say it's very important to realize that don't wait for your twin, because they're going to play catch up with the energetic frequencies. We can only meet each other as deeply as we have met ourselves. And if your twin is avoiding, they're not going to catch up with you as quickly as you want. So it's important to focus on your own life first. And by doing that, by falling in love with your own life and you first, you encourage that person to do the same with themselves. Remember, you are intrinsically linked in the energy. So because it's number 15 and action, it tells me that to some degree, you initiating contact or initiating a conversation is keeping, it's almost like perpetuating the cycle. So I feel it's really important for you to focus on you at this time. You will break out of that cycle. I definitely see that there's healing in this connection. I definitely see that there is movement forward. And I can see here, this person is very highly attracted to you, both physically and emotionally, but I feel this person is using the physical in order to hide the emotional. It's almost like they misconstrue what it means to express love. They're doing it through the physical rather than through the emotional. So I feel right now this person is, you know, really connected to their passions. They find you very physically attractive, mentally attractive as well. I feel they're seduced by your energy, but they're trying to work out because they can feel there's something more there, okay? So with the cross energy, this is your energy. I feel like you have sacrificed a lot of your time, your energy, and your love for this person. You love this person, Okay, you know that this person is the person for you. And I get a sense here that it's caused you a lot of sorrow. Okay, I'm going to pull a card on this because for some of you, there could be some... there could be a blockage that is either connected to religion or beliefs. That's not going to resonate for everyone, but I get a sense the majority energy I'm getting from this cross is that this relationship has been a bit of a burden, that there's been a lot of obstacles in this connection. And I feel you want to remove the obstacles. I get a sense you want to be free. I get a sense that you want to liberate yourself from feeling stuck in this cycle because you have been enduring a cycle of stagnancy in this connection and you deserve better, okay? So I'm just going to pull a quick card on that. I mean, it's number 36 when you reduce it. 3 plus 6 is 9, which is the hermit energy. So yes, you are on a spiritual journey of evolution, but you may feel lonely in this enlightenment. You may feel that you are aware that you and your person are very similar. There is a reflection of both of you in each other, but there is solitude. And I feel a lot of you are feeling very restless or have a lot of questions. You're doing a lot of soul searching and it's been a very lonely process. And you may even feel that people around you, your family and friends, just don't get it. Maybe they haven't met their twin yet. Some of you may have found that they have told you to walk away from this person, but still you're drawn to this person. You're not crazy. There is such thing as twin flames, and I feel a lot of you are seeking answers at this time. The 5 of Wands. It's been hard. Okay, it's been a challenge, and I feel that you recognize that you're in a cycle of change. And I mean, when you get the 5 of Wands, this can indicate that you and this person are you're very different, but equally you are very the same. I don't know how to pinpoint that energy. It's like you may come from very different backgrounds, but at the same time, ultimately, you're the same energy. And there's just been like, it feels like you're misaligned, almost like it's the right person, but at the wrong time. But actually, it's the perfect time because twin flames meet when either they've gone through something that has been very traumatic before and they haven't healed that, or they've been ignoring it. Twin flames are the catalyst for change. It is really about accepting your spiritual awakening first, and that spins you off onto your true calling before you actually reunite with your twin. So some of you may have experienced, a relationship that damaged you in the past before you met your twin, or you may have experienced something difficult from childhood. There's definitely an energy. I mean, it could even be like that you were bullied when you were younger and it has knocked your confidence. These feelings start to resurface in a twin flame connection. Those feelings of maybe I don't feel enough, or I don't really want them to see this part of me because they'll judge me. Your person is also feeling those things because it is a very raw, exposing love, and humans don't like to be exposed. So whilst they love the passionate side, they also feel a little bit overwhelmed by the sensitive side, that vulnerability that giving yourself over to your twin requires. And I feel like your person has struggled with that also, okay? Now, we do have the 5 of Wands. We've got the Knight of Wands. We've also got the 2 of Pentacles and the 3 of Pentacles. So there's an energy here. Some of you may have felt that your person is seeing someone else, or you're wondering if this person is like a player, okay? Because we've got the here today, gone tomorrow. This person's in and out of your life. This really tells me that this person is, it almost like highlights that this person is using their passions to really like run away from intimacy. That's what I'm getting, from emotional intimacy. This person is running away from it. Now, I just want to pull a card on the 2 of Pentacles and the 3 of Pentacles, because the 2 of Pentacles indicates this person requires balance. They're a little bit like all over the place. They don't know what they want. They're indecisive. I feel one minute they're in with the connection, they're here, they're very present, and then suddenly, they're completely out of alignment. The fear gets the better of them and they're off. But the 3 of Pentacles can indicate that this person is focused on, how can I put that? On like work, or that they are focused on their plans to build financial wealth. But it can also indicate that this person, there's pride and ego with this person. They like to be flattered by other people. May not mean that they're actually going to cheat or be with someone else, but it's like they could also be thinking about keeping their options open. So I just want to pull a card on it to see if that's what's coming through in this twin flame connection, because I'm also getting a very strong energy right now of you feeling like you can't trust this person because they're not present in your life. And I feel this sense that your friends and family are just saying, this person's too inconsistent, you deserve better. Okay, I feel that influence more from the Three of Pentacles rather than a third party situation that this person is connected to someone else. So I just want to pull a card just to be sure. Can you please clarify that Three of Pentacles? The Star energy and the Nine of Cups. So they're telling me that basically I was on the money. This person is doing a lot of soul searching. They're working out what makes them happy. With the Star energy, I feel like this person is having a major revelation in their life. I feel like they're going through an enlightened period of personal development and growth. Okay, and I feel like this person loves the good life. I feel like they are focused more on their pleasure and their finances, building a stable life of success. Queen of Swords and the Lover's card. Okay, so the Queen of Swords tells me that this person is very detached from love. They're very cerebral, this person. And I feel that they may have had a very strict matriarchal type figure when they were growing up who told them money before love. Okay. And I get a sense here that with the Lover's card, this person is aware that you are their twin flame. But I feel this person, they've had a lot of choices in their life, a lot of options, and I feel that they keep being drawn back to you, and they're trying to understand it. And they're trying to understand it from a mind perspective. Okay, it's almost like this person is trying to be logical about love, and you can't be logical about love. So I feel this person is very curious about the connection that they have with you, and I feel they do talk about you to their friends quite a lot. And I get a sense here that with the Queen of Swords, this person recognizes that they need to get a little bit more organized in their life if they are to commit to something long term, because this person, their life feels very chaotic. Okay, that's what I'm picking up on here. This person, you know, they may not have had like stable job positions, or they may not have had stable friendships. I get a sense that this person's just a little bit out of synchronicity with their own life, and we cannot love another person when our cup of love is not filled fully with love for themselves. So I get a sense here that this person, I feel this person's quite harsh on themselves as well. I'm not here to give anyone an excuse or a way out, but I feel this person, they may have been in a previous relationship with somebody who was very cold, who was very calculated, someone who really robbed this person of their confidence, made them feel like they're not enough. Okay, and again, I'm not here to feel sorry for anybody. I'm trying to understand why this person is so detached from love. Okay, but they are healing. This person is healing. They do want love. This person, I don't feel like this person is in another relationship with someone else. What I get here is that this person is trying to close out feelings from a previous experience. They don't want to be in a past experience that they've had, but I feel like the experience itself has influenced the way that they operate in love, and it's almost like they've taken baggage from that into this relationship. They didn't mean to do it, but I feel this person has been influenced by that. Okay, now we do have the Page of Cups. So I feel that you are someone who has messaged and let this person know that you love them, because that's who you are. You know, you are a very loving, open-hearted person. You are a messenger of love for this person. You offered them unconditional love. And I feel you've also maybe even tried to be a friend to this person, even though that idea of just being a friend to this person has really hurt you. I feel that this person has benefited from your unconditional love. Also, I get a sense right now that you are really drawn to your purpose, okay? Because the Page of Cups can be, you know, about being receptive to your purpose, to developing your psychic abilities, or to your spiritual gifts. So I feel some of you have actually had a spiritual awakening where certain gifts within you have been triggered because of this connection. It's forced you to almost seek an alternative way of approaching the union or developing spiritual gifts. But the Page of Cups tells me that, you know, you love this person, and you may have even tried to, how can I put that? Overcompensate, overgive for this person's lack of maturity, because I feel like you've given this person a second chance, a third chance. And with the Hangman energy, I feel right now some of you are thinking about withholding your love or taking a step back to try and hang back a little bit more, because you're feeling a little bit in limbo or feeling really lost with this connection. You don't know where it's going to go. And I get a sense that you don't want to be on hold anymore, okay? So with the Hangman and the Page of Cups there, I feel like there is a message that you've been holding back. You've not been wanting to let them know. I feel like you've written it, maybe even edited it a couple of times. You really wanted to send it, or you've been really close to sending it, tempted to send it, but I feel like you're trying to have some sort of to hold yourself back. I get a sense that you're trying to be very much restraining yourself or in self-control mode, where you're like, no, I'm not going to send that, because I feel like you're finally like putting yourself out there on the line even more. Okay, so with your withdrawal, remember the magnets. As soon as you withdraw and focus your energy on you, loving yourself and focusing on your true life's purpose, your true bliss, that is when it is a catalyst for change. So right now you're changing your frequency and you're going to draw your person closer to you, okay? Now their energy, we've got extremes. This person fluctuates. They have mood swings. I get a sense here that this person is run by their passions. Look at that hot moon, hot and sweaty person there. The book, they're a very passionate person. Okay, I get a sense here that this person is aware or trying to change their life, because, you know, we've got the Scythe. They may have cut things short pretty quickly because things got really intense for this person. You got in really deep with this person and it scared them because it exposed them. It forced them to really look at who they are, what they really want. It forced them to feel love. Now, you can't force a person to feel love, but that's the way this person feels. It's almost like you got in when no one else did. And this person, it made them feel a little bit under pressure. So the first thing they knew how to do was to push back, to keep you at arm's length, okay? It's number 34. When you reduce it, 3 plus 4 is 7, the Chariot card number, which means this person has a choice. In order to make progress, they need to sort through any obstacles. They need to dedicate themselves to their true awakening and to their spiritual evolution, and be brave, be bold, because I feel this person, they look back at you with a couple of things. One is that they are physically drawn to you, but also I feel you saw into their soul, because they're highlighting, and they may have even said something about windows being the eyes. Well, eyes are the windows to the soul, but there's something about window. Interesting. Window pane. What is that? Window pane. There's a conversation coming through about a window pane and it being connected to actual pain, watching someone walk away, because I feel this person has watched someone walk away in their life. Now, this may be a conversation that came through that they mentioned to you, or I'm not really sure how to decode that energy. So I'm just going to pull a card. Can you show me what you mean by this window pane? Okay. Show me one more. Thank you so much. Well, yeah. So this person watched someone walk away and they were waiting. But I feel actually it's not someone romantic. I feel it's someone to do with their family unit. Someone walked away and they always waited for them to come back and they never did. Okay, that's what it's kept them feeling stuck. And this person, with the Justice card, it's like cause and effect. Someone walked away from them and they recognized it's really important not to build a bond with someone that is so intense and deep, because if that person ever walked away again, they would be broken again. So I feel it's someone from their childhood. They're actually giving me the word childhood in the water right now. Someone from their past walked away from them. I feel this is someone connected to their family. Okay, I don't feel it's a romantic relationship, or I feel, and they waited and waited and waited, and that person never returned. And it's like they made a pact to themselves when they were younger, never to get deeply involved or connected to someone that they loved so much, because they can just walk away. Okay, so that's what I'm picking up. Look, we got 8 of Cups. Someone walked away from them. Okay, we've got the 8 of Swords. This person remains stuck in that past narrative. Okay, I mean, it's really important to recognize that humans, whilst we do not want to repeat difficult situations from the past, sometimes we can get caught up in the narrative, and it keeps us stuck. It keeps us repeating a pattern until we learn. It keeps us stuck until we have a transformation or decide that it should no longer have any power over us. And how do we do that? We do it by spiritual evolution, processing deep emotions, and this person has been avoidant, but you triggered those things within them. You got in deep. You got into their feelings, and then they suddenly had a bond with someone that they were afraid to lose. And in order to remain in control of their emotions, they decided to push you away so that they wouldn't have to face the fact that if they got in deep and they lost you, it would hurt. So this person, in order to remain in control, they're the one that decided to walk away. Okay, we've got the Justice card. This is about making adjustments. This is about finding balance in their life. This is about using logic. This person, I feel, they approach love or decision making, shall we say, with intellect. And we've got the 3 of Wands, which tells me that this person, they're aligning with their heart's desire. They're trying to make better choices. And I feel this person, it's like they've had the eternal wait for this person in their life. And it has influenced them regarding love as well. Okay, so I'm not here, as I said, to give anyone an excuse. I'm here to try and understand the energy. Someone has walked away from this person. And so they have really like put a barrier around them that no one is going to get that close to them ever again. We do have the Scythe here. So this person may have cut off your connection quite quickly. Okay, it's almost like you got in too deep. It got too hot and heavy and intense for this person, and they were like, no, stop. And they just suddenly remove themselves from your life. Okay, the Scythe tends to represent the separation period. There needs to be a separation period in the twin flame connection, because it is to spiritually evolve separately and then come together. And I feel this person that you're dealing with has had some sort of shock in their life that they've never overcome. Okay, and it's almost like they see love as a bit of a warning that they could get hurt. Okay, so they tend to cut off things that get in too deep quite quickly. But I do feel this person is clearing space for love. It's number 10, which is the Wheel of Fortune energy. I feel this person is turning a cycle in their life, and I feel like they are trying to cut out things that are not good for them long term. I get a sense that this person is aware that they cover intimacy with passion, with physical intensity. This person is aware that it will keep them single and it will keep them lonely if they continue this. So I feel deep down this person has some sort of pain that they've been running away from, some sort of suffering. Remember, twin flames, they are mirrors of each other. So both of you may have experienced something like that together, or you understand each other on that different level. I feel like you, my beautiful Librans, are asking for a sign as to whether you should, decide to walk away from this connection forever because you feel stuck in this cycle. And this person is trying to focus on their own, it's like their own grounding, to find more nourishment and richness in their life, to find something of value. And they found that in you. And when we find something of value, first off, we don't want to lose it. And then we get afraid that we may lose it. So in order to remain in control, we pretend it doesn't mean anything so that it won't hurt us should we ever lose it. So we push away. So I feel this person is very much in a protective energy. We've got the Queen of Wands energy, which means this person is they're very passionate and they are magnetic. They have a lot of power within their energy, and they do attract a lot of people. They do attract a lot of attention. The Queen of Wands, this again tells me that this person is physically covering their emotions. And I get a sense here that this person feels encouraged to express themselves in a deeper way with you. I want to pull a card on that Queen of Wands, because I feel this person wants to turn their back on the way that they've been living life in some way. So I feel this person wants to cut out that surface level, and they want to be more authentic in their life. That's what I'm feeling from this person. They're seeing beyond the superficial. Queen of Cups. Yeah, it's like they want to turn that Queen of Wands into Queen of Cups. This is what is behind the Queen of Wands there. Now, it can indicate a person, so I am just going to pull a card on that as well, just to make sure. But I feel this person is learning to become a little bit more comfortable with their emotions. I feel this person is activating self-love and self-care. And I feel like this person is looking at love from a different viewpoint, that it is something of value, that it doesn't have to hurt. It can be unconditional. It can be something that they can be comfortable with, because this person, I feel also, they recognize the potential of a deep friendship with you as well, security. And I feel this person is reflecting on that. And I'm just going to pull a card and see if this Queen of Wands is a person in this person's life. Is this person connected to someone else with the Queen of Wands energy, or is it just their passionate energy? Especially since we've got that first card that is very passionate, intense. Eight of Wands. This is about how they move through life, okay? Eight of Wands is about the direction they've been taken. They are like, they rush in, they're hot and heavy, and then, you know, they go too fast because they are covering emotions. And I feel this person wants to slow down a bit. I feel like they actually want to build roots. Yeah, the Fool card. They want to start again. They've been very immature in their energy, and I feel this person wants to take a leap of faith. There's something from this person's childhood and loyalty, companionship, that they feel like they lost, okay? And with the Fool card, I get a sense here that this person, the Fool card represents the beginning, and they recognize that this relationship has a lot of potential. And I feel that this person knows that in order to transform the dynamics between you and them, they need to surrender to the union and not be attached to an outcome, to sort of like give themselves over and just see where it goes. Because I feel like this person's learning a little bit more about themselves. Excuse me, I just need to go and get some water because I have been feeling a little bit unwell recently, and I'm nearly back to best, but I'm not 100%, so one moment please. Sorry about that, my beautiful Librans. Your next card for your person is the Ace of Pentacles. This is another indication of starting again, but starting from a more grounded position where they can offer something that is healthier in this connection. Deep down, this person does want peace. They do want things to come together into some sort of alignment with you. And I'm actually seeing like an electric extension cord. So either someone is like currently removing or using an electric extension cord. I'm not really sure how else to decode that energy. It could be an interchange of energy, movement, that this person has had pride. It's like this bravado that they don't feel as deeply as they actually do. They're covering up their emotions. But I get a sense also of like a tug of war. Maybe that's how it's been feeling with both of you. It's like this back and forth, push and pull going on. I'm not really sure how to decode that electric extension cord energy, other than perhaps this person's really about to plug themselves into the twin flame connection and elevate quite quickly. But ultimately, I do see healing happening here, okay? Your last card there is assessing. So this is about the journey ahead. It's really about the decision as to whether you want to stay or go, my beautiful Librans. It's really about elevating and recognizing that both of you are going through a period of healing. It's number 9, again, that Hermit energy. So whilst both of you must remain in a solitary energy, and I feel for the next 6 weeks, there will be a solitary energy about you both, I do feel it gives you both reflection, enlightenment, and an opportunity to open yourself up to discourse, both with yourself and with each other, because I do feel that this person is going to send a message. It's interesting that they got the Fool card again. So I feel this person does want to start. I do feel this person does want to start again, okay? Your next card is the Stars. So this is a card of healing, of a renewal of faith and hope, but also a renewal of energy. Both of you are coming into alignment at this stage. This indicates that you're both being drawn back together and that there is oneness even though you are separated, okay? It's very important to recognize that your thoughts are their thoughts and vice versa. So whenever you're suddenly thinking about them or you can't sleep because they're on your mind, it's because you are also on their mind. They're trying to work out through their stuff. They're trying to work through their feelings for you. They're at a self-evaluation period, which also triggers you to be thinking certain things as well. So remember that you are both linked by that energetic exchange, and maybe that's what that electric extension cord is about, that both of you, even though it feels like you're apart, you're part of the same source of energy, okay? Now it is number 16, which means a tower energy. Towers are about breaking down anything that's keeping you stuck, liberating yourself out of a pattern or a cycle that you've both been in order to have an awareness or an awakening that heals you and helps you have faith in union in the future. I get a sense here that what I get here is that there is a new beginning on the horizon, and it's like now is the time to surrender to that, especially since your person's got the King of Wands, which is to initiate change, which is to want to settle down, shall we say, or build some sort of foundation. With the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands, I get a sense here that this person sees you as their perfect partner, someone who is loving but also passionate, intense, someone that can influence them, someone who has a power to change how they feel about things, and they've not experienced that before. With the Fool card, I do feel that this person wants to take a leap of faith. They want to start a new journey with you, and I feel this person is opening themselves up to surrendering to the connection. I do feel they're still a little bit immature in their energy, okay? I get a sense here that this person does have regrets about letting their fears or their bravado, their pride get in the way of this connection. But I do feel they're going to tell you about something that they experienced in their life where someone walked away, walked out of their life and never looked back. And they're like, how could they do that? This person has major abandonment issues. How could they do that to them? If they could do that to them, then you could do that to them. That's the way this person is processing their feelings, their emotions, their life, okay? So let me just pull a card. Can you show me their actions? Because I got the King of Wands. This person is aligning with their heart's desire. I feel like this person is trying not to close themselves off. I mean, they're having the Tower, okay? They're liberating themselves out of a stuck pattern. They're becoming aware of their old habits and they want to break the cycle. This person doesn't want to remain stuck. They don't want to keep having the same outcome, okay? So, King of Cups. So it's really interesting. You know, I clarified the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Cups came up. Because underneath all this passion and this physical intimacy, there is love. And, you know, they got the King of Wands here as an outcome. And underneath that is the King of Cups. So this person they love. They just want to sort through all the stuff so they can break the barrier and open themselves up to emotional security, love, care, devotion, and respect. So I feel this person has been searching through all the stuff, all the narrative, everything that's gone before, so that they can open themselves up and be freer in their energy, be emotionally available, and offer you the love that you truly deserved from the very, very start. I feel like this person wants to protect the love that you have together, because I feel this person is acutely aware that you're the one, and that they let a past narrative hold themselves back. Now we also have on your side, because we flipped the energies, we've got the Three of Cups and we've got the Temperance card. So the Temperance card indicates a level of patience that you've had, but you're being asked to re-examine your priorities at this time. You're taking a step back, and that is because you're focusing on life's meaning and your purpose. And twin flames are a catalyst for change. Remember that. It is to spin you off onto your true life's prosperity path. So I feel right now you're focusing on other things, or you will be in the next 6 weeks. You're in a transition period. The Temperance card is also about finding balance in your own life. And with the Three of Cups, I get a sense here that, you will be overjoyed when you get a message from this person. I feel like you will celebrate it, but I also feel that some of you are wondering whether you should take yourself out there and meet new people, because it seems to be the same old thing, just a different time. And I feel like you're fed up of going round and round in circles. I do feel to some degree there's a relief that comes through that your person does initiate contact, that it's not you, that it indicates this person is still thinking about you, or you are still on their mind. But I'm going to pull a card on that Three of Cups, because the Three of Cups, at grassroots, it's about sharing to reach a common goal. That ultimately you're two people really wanting the same thing. You've had similar experiences, but you may not talk about those experiences, or you may not even see how those experiences have influenced this union. But I feel this person wants to tell you about that, okay? And I feel by sharing each other's story and being more open towards each other, you can both get an idea that actually the bond between you is very, very deep. So I just want to see what that Three of Cups is for you, because there is a slight energy also of withdrawal with it. So some of you, I feel this person is going to reach out to initiate some sort of communication at first. I'm not seeing a meeting at first, but I feel there will be after 6 weeks. Queen of Pentacles, you're looking for security. You're being a bit conservative with your energy, so I feel like you are protecting your energy. And the Sun card, okay? So I feel initially when this person reaches out, I feel you're going to be thinking more about you, your family, you're being grounded. It's almost like you don't want to get too excited about the communication because you know how things have gone in the past. I feel like you're looking for someone that you can settle down with, that you feel safe with. And with the Sun card, I feel like you're going through your own personal development. So you'll be focusing on your finances. Some of you may be even trying to set up your own business or work from home. I really get a sense here you're working on your own abundance. The Nine of Swords. Let's go one more. And the Five of Pentacles. The thing that you can't get out of your energy at the moment is, how could this person have walked away? Even when they knew. Now, when I was, many, many years ago, I went through a major breakup, very, very destructive breakup, where I just felt like I was a shell of myself, okay? And then I met my twin, and I was very cautious. I could not open myself up to that. My twin offered unconditional love, and I pushed that person away. Even though deep down I wanted to say, I love you, I want to be with you, you are my world. I just know that you're meant to be in my life for a reason, not a season. And I still push this person away out of fear, out of mistrust, because of a previous experience that I had that left me very, very cautious. Now, it took many, many years. My twin eventually took a step back, did the twin flame process of focusing on their own personal development, which really encouraged me to really focus on what it was that I wanted and what were the blockages, because I didn't think there were any blockages. But every time I went to open up and say, I love you, it's almost like there was something stuck in my throat. I could barely even look my twin in the eye because I thought they're going to see my soul. My eyes are going to betray my feelings for this person, and they're deep. But I've already been crushed by somebody else. This person has the power to crush me when I'm already down. So I was hesitant. So sometimes we're not logical creatures. Sometimes we are very cautious and we do things that we don't really mean. So, I'm well aware of the amount of times I wanted to tell that person, you know what, I'm in love with you, but I couldn't. So, you know, I went away, worked on myself, my twin worked on themselves, and then you gravitate towards each other back into union. So it's so important to recognize that there is a process, believe and receive. But with the Nine of Swords and the Five of Pentacles, I feel you've struggled with this. There is a sadness. And with the Nine of Swords, I feel that there's, I get a sense of bewilderment, concern that this person could walk away again. And I feel that this person needs to step up, and I feel like they are changing, but I feel like they need to show you with actions rather than words that this time they're sticking around. Okay, so I definitely see that there will be communication in the next 6 to 8 weeks for you, my beautiful Librans, with this person. I don't feel like you're initiating the contact, they are. Okay, and I feel like you'll take it from there. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide? Now, this is a wonderful deck here. It's conversations, things that have been left unsaid. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide? Okay. So, now you could have got anything in this particular deck. There's even a card in there that says, I'm not ready for commitment. You know, there's lots of different cards, but you actually got a very important card. I'm still healing wounds from a past relationship, but I don't feel that this is a romantic relationship. I feel like this is a family relationship, and this person is really healing those wounds. Again, this is not, you know, an excuse for this person. I'm not taking sides with this person. I'm trying to understand the energy so I can understand the outcome. It says here, I want to come back home to you. You're where I belong. Okay. I've also got, what if you don't accept me for who I really am? Okay. And I've also got, all I want to do is talk to you. And I feel that this person is actually going to message you that. They're going to tell you that they've been longing to talk to you for a while. I see that there's a message this person has written out and not sent to you. And I feel just before they send it to you again, or sorry, just before they send it to you, they're actually going to edit it again because they want to find the precise words to describe what they're feeling or what they need to say to you. Okay. Now I'm just going to go and, oh, okay. You got the clear, pure heart there. So I feel like a lot of cleansing is going on in this connection. I feel this person is starting to know their heart or know the way to get clear on what they want. And I feel both of you are going through an awakening. Remember, diamonds are formed under pressure. And I feel that this relationship has been under pressure. I feel it has the potential to be a really rich, good relationship that brings a lot of security. But I feel there's an energy here of self-assurance. I feel there has been some sort of trust broken, and it has influenced this connection. Through no fault of your own, my beautiful Librans, I feel this person is a product of a past narrative that they need to process before they can actually open themselves up fully to you, and not just on a physical level. Okay, so I'll leave it there. I hope something resonates in this reading for you. If it does, please like or subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell that lets you know when I update my next message. It lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is so important for me too. Thank you so much, my beautiful Librans. Love and light.